Grace is 20 and has been self-harming, cutting her legs and stomach since she was 14.
I've tried to think of why I might do it. Sometimes it will be because I'm feeling so depressed. It's almost like a moment of silence in a horrible, noisy day, in a way. Obviously, there have been times when I've really hated myself and I have self-harmed more then. I think I do need to learn to like myself more, but then it's hard when you have depression to think of why you should like yourself, because a lot of the time you're just sat there thinking that you're a terrible person.
Grace's story is far from unusual. Today's report by the charity Young Minds says self-harming is dramatically on the increase. There's been a 68% rise in hospital admissions as a result of self-harming in the last decade, and 1 in 12 young people in the UK now self-harm.
It's a lot of people, but there's a lot of pressure these days. I mean, like I said, different people self-harm for different reasons, so some of those people will be because they have got a serious mental health condition. Other people, it will be because it's a way of coping with stress, coping with family problems. A lot of people think that self-harmers do it for attention, and it's really, I don't know anybody who self-harms for attention.
Today's report also finds that 80% of GPs say they haven't had training to deal with self-harming. Grace says ignorance is widespread and the help on offer insufficient.
No one's here to help me, I'm on my own, no one understands what I'm going through. How am I ever going to get out of this?
Do you think you'll stop?
I hope I'll stop. Because it's not something I want to be doing, it's not something that I've actively chosen to do, it's something that I feel I've had to do to get me through. I really hope that professionals do get a bit of a wake-up call from this, because it is so common and people need help.
There have been many so-called wake-up calls before, and the government has put more money into psychiatric services for young people. But most now agree this is a problem getting significantly worse. Graham Satchell, BBC News.